When it comes to raising money, there is something that I don't think people talk about enough, or at least address early on enough. And it's the fact that the more experienced you are, the more scrutiny you're going to get. If you think back to your first time when you were raising money, investors let you figure things out. They gave you some space. They'll tolerate a little bit of mess, right? They'll assume that you're learning in real time. And that's great, right? But once you've gotten past round one and you're in round two and you've raised successfully once and you're speaking to the same group of investors, you'll notice something's changed. You'll feel it. There's just a lack of patience, If you're trying to explain something to them, like the capital stack or the use of funds, the downside protections, and you're getting 1,000,000,001 follow-up questions, or you're getting nothing at all, it's crickets, you're going to know that everything's hitting differently, right? Early on, a lot of the stuff that you spoke about, the little holes, the stuff you could use filler words to kind of fill in, doesn't work. People aren't giving you that grace anymore. What worked last time effectively isn't going to work this time around. What was accepted is now considered like unfinished, unprofessional. Investors expect a certain level of refinement as time passes, right? They expect you to have better sequencing, clearer documentation, stronger risk articulation, that kind of stuff, right? So what could you do that's tangible to kind of deal with that? It's pretty simple, right? Just look back at your materials and ask yourself, would an experienced investor expect this to be tighter? Not where it's technically correct. I'm talking about where it's visibly refined. That means maybe simplifying the capital stack, maybe tightening up how downsides are being addressed, maybe making the path to liquidity more explicit, right? Experience won't buy you leniency. It's going to just raise the standard for how people perceive you. You've got to raise your standard.